Hey, first of all, I want to say um, word to Lil Wayne and a special shout out for my big brother, Shorty Long. I do a series called the Hiccup Conversation, and the hiccup is simply something inside of the relationship that didn't work, a snag in a rug, or something causes a problem, and the people can't identify what it is. Everybody seems to be superstars, so it falls on deaf ears when it's time for productivity. I also say relationships don't work, and he brought up several good points. One of the questions that he asks and that I want to entertain is, do I believe that people still have good hearts? And the people that do still have good hearts, does that person get respected for having a good heart? Or do they have to have a whole lot of money to go along with it? Um, I'm going to take the high road, Long, and I'm going to say there are good people, but the problem with good people, in my opinion, is when you get two good people together, for some reason, somebody says, hey, we need a bad person. So somebody transfers the positive energy into a negative, and now you got problems. Just like I did with the egg video before. I asked a question. I said, if the guy's tired and the woman is tired, and he asks her to go make an egg, will she go? So I had a couple of people who responded to me. Long himself said that he would prefer to go down and do the egg himself because he probably, cooks better than her anyway. And I can second that because the guy makes spaghetti like no other. So he's a great chef, a great cook, and everything that I hope he wants to do from a futuristic standpoint, business-wise, I pray that God bless him with that. So with that being said, the discussion again is monetary difference. Does money make the difference? And if you're a good guy that goes to work every day, do what you're supposed to do, if you have child support, paying your child support, going to work, covering your own bills and your bills and stuff like that, can you still be respected as a man, as a boyfriend, as a husband? If your money is not that great, but you're using the resources that you do have to pay the stuff that you have to pay. And there's, again, herein lies another hiccup, because you shouldn't have to have a lot of money to have a relationship, but there's a lot of pressure on you when you don't have money. So there's a hiccup in this conversation because money does mean something to women in a relationship. It does. It means something. So to answer your question, I do believe that having a good heart, you should stick to that. I think the people that do have good hearts, I'm not one of them, but the ones that do have good hearts, I think you need to stick to it. I think you need to hold that part, and God will bless you with the desires of your heart and with the person that you should be with, because I think it's better to believe in the idea that a relationship will work. Don't listen to me. I'm just looking at what I consider to be concrete facts. Like, nobody seems to get along. And there's two things, as far as I'm concerned, that stand menacingly in the way of a relationship working, is racism and then there's selfishness. The racism part is if there is a outside source that's blocking you, whether it's a black man not being able to get a good job because a white man won't let him, or the disrespect that our black women and black men have received throughout the course of 4+ hundred years of negative activity towards them. It's still an evil stench that sits in the lungs, the black lungs of those of us that smoke. But nonetheless, it still sits in there, and we have a bad taste in our mouth. So now we're here at this stage where we've had a couple of bad relationships that didn't work out, and everybody is very intelligent now. So nobody wants to give up an inch. Social media got us fucked. We are fucked. And it's not going to get any better. And the advent of the super history of vibrators and things like that is not going to help as well. And lesbianism and homosexuality is running rampant. So these are things that are forces that go against the concept of a relationship. And it is what it is. If you can find somebody and y'all can lock horns and y'all can be a unit and keep the outside world out of it, and according to you, Long, you'll go downstairs and make your own eggs. And I'm interested to see what the women say about the concept of the egg. So I'm going to try to recap it real quick. I said, if there's a guy who is in a relationship with a woman and he has a good job, he takes care of the bills, he handles the responsibility of the house, she works as well, he's tired, she's tired, he asks her, babe, can you go downstairs and make me some eggs? And I'm saying to myself, what will she say if she's exhausted? Will she go and make the eggs, A? B, tell him to go and make his own eggs? Or C, will he have to go without eggs or the eating process? So one of those three things is going to possibly occur, right? So we'll see what happens. Hopefully some people can respond. But Long, that was a great question. So this is the Hiccup conversation on Motell, Granite, and Great. I hope you guys subscribe to my channel, like the video, thumbs up, or either a thumbs down, either way. Both of them are fine with me. And share, comment, and share this video with other people on your social media networks, whether it's Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or just send it to a family member or relative and use it as a conversation piece. Valentine's Day is coming up here soon, so we got some fun stuff to go. Love y'all.